All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dan-A-Plooza. We are with the very beautiful and talented Kasca Morningstar. Uh, for those who watched Dan-A-Plooza last month, we had the gorgeous girls, and Kasca Morningstar was on that panel with many of the other gorgeous girls in her art, the Terrifier costume. So you have to take a throwback if you haven't watched that on Dan the Man Vids or Dan-A-Plooza Facebook page. If you are into supporting the beautiful, talented horror girl Kasca Morningstar, make sure to follow her on the Instagram and Facebook. And for those who are living into the land of Chicago, if you live in Chicago, make sure that you go to the Days of the Dead and see the gorgeous girls and see the Morningstar, November 22nd through the 24th.
Let us satisfy most demented needs.
Yes. You could tell them that Dan-A-Plooza sent you. So make sure to do that. Welcome back, Kasca. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Dan.
So, what would you like to do? Would you like to do questions, the honor segment, or Dan the Man Does Impressions?
Let's do questions.
All right. Questions. Okay. Oh, and I think one other thing we should promote before we get going. Kasca has a new calendar coming out right now for the year 2025. So if you're looking for something for the holiday season or something to look forward to the next year's season, make sure to check out the calendar. You can go ahead and order that now. No sneak peeks, though. You got to order it, though.
Exactly. Got to order it. Got to wait for the good stuff.
Exactly. All right. So let's get to questions. Being a fan of horror, if you could have your own horror Santa Claus, who would you choose?
That is so hard. It's like a mix up between art because I love seeing him as Santa in the third one. It's amazing. Between him or Candyman. Honestly, rest in peace, Tony Todd. Candyman.
You could be sitting there like Santa Claus, Santa, and they'd be like, "Hello, Kasca. Thank you for."
If only I can hope. Only.
I feel like mine would be like a mix of like Oogie Boogie, Ghostface, and Gizmo. like I feel like he would come down the chimney and he'd be like, well, what cookies do we have here? And then he like, if I was like, he'd be like, have you been a good boy this year? And I'd be like, no. He'd be like, what's your favorite scary movie? I'd be like, oh my God, do you have all night? I have a lot to list,
This is
and I
true.
feel like if I turned on a bright light, he'd be like, bright light, and just. So that is exactly who I would want as my horror Christmas Santa. And speaking of merchandise, because it's all about the merchandise, it always reminds me back to Spaceballs. You got Spaceballs the flamethrower, Spaceballs the cereal. What is some of your favorite merchandise that you have from the gorgeous girls that you like to sell?
I love to sell the booty shorts because, oh my God, they are so comfortable and they make your look great no matter, even if you don't got an ass, you don't got to say that you don't, but even if you don't, they make your ass look great. Oh.
Yeah, I would think that it would be like that whore thong 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 thong. But is that what the best seller is at conventions?
It's mostly those or our calendars or the models calendars and magazines. Those are most like good sellers. And then we have our $5 or $10 wheel spin. That one's are really popular one. A lot of people come and spin our wheel and get a good price.
Yes, I can attest to this because I did spin the wheel back in Columbus. It was Fanboy Expo uh, in the Greater Columbus Convention Center. Valkyria Rose was there, and is it Absinthe Widow? Is that how am I saying that correctly?
Absinthe, yeah, absinthe with.
Absinthe Widow was there, and I remember she had like a giant stuffed snake or something of some sorts. But I did. Actually, I broke my gorgeous girl mug and I had to go back and buy another one because my backpack broke and like you heard this.
Oh.
And then I just did like the cartoons like. Alrighty. What is on Kasca's Christmas list for this year, if you can share?
Definitely a new tattoo.
Ooh.
Could always go for more tattoos. Or if you love me enough, a cruise ticket. I would love to go on another cruise.
Yeah. There you go.
I've been a good girl this year. I deserve it.
Exactly. When you wish upon a horse star, you might get a cruise you're asking for. When you wish. What's actually funny sometimes is some of my singing gets banned on TikTok, but some of it like is like included like with the artist sometimes, so that just like really kills me. Like it could be like the most out of this song. They're like, yeah, that's band. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Do you want to continue with some questions or do you want some impressions?
Let's do a little bit of impressions.
Okay. We'll spin the wheel, my dear. And it's Gizmo.
Heck yeah.
So this will be Gizmo sending you a Christmas message. So let me get out my stopwatch. And we'll let Gizmo talk for the brief that he talks, which is not much normally. Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. Ready? Hello, Kasca. Hello. You having a chicken? Chicken? No. Do you see me after midnight? No.
No.
And Merry Christmas. And I dress like Rainbow. And don't touch the stripe. So that was Gizmo.
I liked it.
It was funny. I did a TikTok as Gizmo, but I did like the eyes and the voice. And I did it as Gizmo's going to the movie theater. And I was like, excuse me. Oh, is that my son? Excuse me. And then I go, who turned on the lights? Oh my God. And I go, oh, I'm getting a text. So I'm glad you enjoy Gizmo. I've met Zach Gilligan. He's fun.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Okay, we have the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas. Ready? Casca, have you seen Jack? We have to go over the plans for next Halloween. Oh, how jolly our Christmas will be. Oh, we have lots to learn here, lots to learn. Lots of horrible Christmas things we have to learn here, Casca.
I
Do you
bet.
think that. What?
I said, I bet.
Oh, yes. Have you seen my friend Jack or have you seen Sally?
Unfortunately, I have not. No.
Oh, no.
Don't freak out, because you're gonna freak me out, man.
Yeah.
Don't.
All right. So that's the mayor. Do you want to do just maybe like 2 or 3 more?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. And it's Freddy Krueger.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right. Are you ready? Hello, Casca. Welcome to prime time. I got a little itch nose, It's that time of year, Jack Frost, before I stabbed him with my fingers.
Okay.
Tell me, do you know this rhyme, Casca? I've heard of it. Tell me how the rest of it goes. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Now you.
3, 4, better lock your door.
5, 6. Casca, why are we picking up sticks?
I don't know. I mean, sticks are fun.
Is this the Blair Witch Project or something?
The plot twist.
All right. So I thought you would enjoy that. All right. I got 2 more for you. Is there anybody that you really do want to hear?
Not that I can think of on the top of my head, honestly. Really hard.
Well, I know you want Dr. Alan Grant. Your
Yeah.
choices are Oogie Boogie, Pennywise, Jack, Candyman, Chucky, Leprechaun, Stripe, or Ghostface.
Let's do Ghostface.
All right. Let's go ahead and do Mr. Ghostface. Bling, bling, bling. Hello.
Hello?
Is Casca here? Hey, Casca. What's your favorite Christmas scary movie?
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Isn't that where the guy uses an axe and chops the person into the garbage bin?
Yes, it's garbage day.
That's my favorite. Don't hang up on me. You have a Merry Christmas.
Anxiety, though.
What's that?
I got phone anxiety, though. I want to hang up.
I met Roger Jackson and he talked to me about doing the voice. So,
Really?
yep.
Heck yeah.
He was mad because he wanted to sign the mouth of my Ghostface and Randy signed it, from Scream. So, like, everybody wants to sign there, and I got it signed in 2019. And I was wondering why Randy was laughing, and now I get it. But I think he was somewhere else that day. Like, he was laughing and smiling and looking somewhere left. I don't know. But have you met anybody from Scream?
No, but I would absolutely love to. I've met a lot of different actors from different movies, but I have yet to meet Scream.
Oh, well, I have met Skeet Ulrich. Yeah.
Did you meet Matthew?
He was late for his photo ops, or for his meet and greet, and it was during the COVID times, and they had text waits, and it was all messed up. So I only got the pro photo op because it was like a gigantic, mess. So
Yeah.
that's why. But oh my goodness, the girl behind me was freaking out. She's like, "You posed the same as him." I go, "I know, that was his idea." I met Nev. I have a funny Nev story because I met Nev last year. If you want to hear that.
Oh yeah.
So I went to a convention and I'm waiting to meet Nev. And the convention person tells us you have to go behind the table and stand behind Nev. Now, everybody, I don't know how you are, but I hate table shots. I hate when there's like a giant table and then like there's like just have my body, especially because like her combo is like $100. So, like I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
So like people are already just deciding just to get autographs and like they'll just pay for a pro photo op, because nobody wants that experience. And for some people, she is coming out for them, and for some, she's not. And so there's this one guy in front of me, and he's like doing this. And so I'm just thinking, I don't know what's going on. But so when it was his turn, they're like, "Okay, come around the back," and he's like, "No," and we're just like this. Like, what you mean no? And so she's staring at him and he's staring at her. And she's just kind of like, "Come on." And he's like, and he does this. Like, come to me. And so like we're all standing there, someone's got popcorn. We're like, "Who's gonna move first?" And so finally she like does this and like comes over and like takes the picture. And like I only got autographs because I had pictures with her years ago. So I went and I talked to this guy and he goes, "I drove 3 or 4 hours." He goes, "I'm not taking no behind the table photo. She's going to come to me," and everything. And we're all like, "Well, you the man." The rest of us couldn't do that. But you the man. I'm going to go hang out with the guy that's dressed up from Kiss. So, but I thought you might get a kick out of that because they were literally like looking at each other and like it was who was going to move first. And he did this, like, "Bring it, come on." And some of us are like this.
I would be too.
Yeah, we were like this. Some of us are looking behind other people. But I do know, and I did meet Bill Mosley. I met him last year on my birthday.
Oh my God.
And he gave me a bunny because he gave kids bunnies for Easter, but the ears broke off. So he's like apologizing me because they were ceramic and broke, But I met him, and if you want, I'll show you the action figure he signed for me after we're done. But I am supposed to meet, who is it? I'm supposed to meet somebody next year. Oh, I'm supposed to meet the girl from prom night too.
Oh, heck yeah.
I got a VHS off of eBay. It's in prime condition, no wrinkles. It plays, and I got it for under $20. So
it's cool.
I go to Horror Realm. I don't know if you ever heard of that convention.
I have not.
It's in Pittsburgh at the Crown Plaza. It's maybe about, 20 minutes down from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yep. Alrighty. And I guess you want to hear from Dr. Grant, don't you?
Yes, I do.
There is a TikTok video of people doing Jurassic Park and people in inflatable dinosaur costumes. And like there's a guy, and then there's even a guy dressed as Ellie, and he does the whole turn the head, and you just see the people in inflatables go, and you just see like them on the jungle gyms and and somebody, I'll have to send it to you. Someone's like the Gates from Jurassic Park, like shuffle in,
God, that's so great.
But the first guy, he's climbing the monkey bars and goes, and I just lost it. All right. Are you ready for Dr. Grant?
Always.
All right. And let's begin. Hello there, Kasca. I understand that you're a fan of dinosaurs. And I don't understand that you think that this retilipine, you don't disagree with me that they're birds, right? This raptor claw?
No, I don't disagree.
And you see, have you read my new book?
No, I have not.
Have you skimmed my new book?
I skimmed through it, yeah. Didn't read it, but I skimmed through it.
Yes. And most importantly, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh my god, thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
But yeah, I have Dr. Grant costume, and I have Dennis Nedry.
Oh, Nedry, you did him too?
Yeah. And it was funny because at the Comic-Con, people thought I came with the Jurassic Park car because I was dressed as Nedry, and I was messing with the ship sign, and I had a Dilophosaurus puppet that would pretend like he would gnaw on me and everything and just fall down. I had a shaving cream thing that opened up.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and it was funny because during like Halloween when I was Dennis Nedry, this kid's like, talk to me about dinosaurs, dinosaur man.
That's so cute.
And do you like Butterfingers? Because he had seen Jurassic Park. I'm like, yes, I love Butterfingers. All right. We'll get back to another question. So Casca, besides modeling, do you ever see yourself doing like any acting, like any horror film, or are you just stuck on doing modeling?
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a movie. That would be really cool. I would love to do a horror movie someday, but I think that I'm good with modeling for right now.
And I'll tell you, I have done some horror movies. I generally play bad guys. And it was interesting because I did a little photo shoot last weekend on my vacation. So
Heck yeah.
it's like humble beginnings for but yeah, if you want to see, it was Western in a saloon.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And oh my goodness, the pants they gave me, they were so big, they almost went like around my like toes, you know. And like I had to tie them in the back, and then like I had this blue vest and like, you know, Civil War and like, you know, like a hat, but I felt like the Michelin tire man like walking.
Oh my gosh.
I get out of my saloon. Hold on, it's gonna take me a while to get over there. You come to me, it's much easier, son. But yeah, they had the props with the guns, and they had me do different poses, and they're like, how do you know how to do this? And I want to be like, I have friends on the inside. I said, if you throw horror in this saloon, you're going to be blown away.
Oh my god.
But so let me see. Yeah, you know, I would definitely see you in kind of like a zombie film. Kind of like I don't know if you've seen like Return of the Living Dead.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you could fit something like that, like a punk rock kind of zombie film, you know?
Oh yeah, I would love to do something like that. That would be so badass.
Yeah. But is there any more shoots you have coming up?
I actually have a Christmas shoot coming up, and well, before I have my birthday shoot coming up this week, actually, before my actual birthday.
Oh, so you can't tell those, right? Those are hidden details, right?
Mm-hmm. Very sweet. Keep it on the DL.
Yes, like the song "Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto." I have a secret. um, we'll keep it on the hush hush, if we will. Um, so, have you met any other models through doing this outside the gorgeous girls?
Yes, I've met a couple of other models that are not in like gorgeous girls that become really good friends of mine over the years I've been a model, and it's really great to see them grow and to have them see me grow. It's really a bittersweet feeling.
Is there still a photo shoot that you want to do for a certain horror character?
I got so many. So it's okay to like talk about like I'm not gonna say all of them, but
Yeah,
like a
if
couple
you
of
want
them.
like one or two.
Yeah, one or two. I would love to do a Candyman inspired one because I love Candyman, the original one, not the
Mhm.
re. Sorry, I don't really like remakes, but I would love to do a Candyman inspired shoot, and also that you gave me a new idea, so I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do the Return of the Living Dead punk rock type of style that you just gave.
Ah,
So I would love to do something like that.
yep. Um, I actually have met Virginia Madison. Uh,
Oh my gosh,
yes, and Tony Todd. Uh,
lucky.
I don't know why Tony Todd and I went skipping, but Tony Todd and I one time went skipping together. I have no idea why.
That is, I would have loved to be skipping with Tony Todd. That
I
sounds.
did.
Uh,
He needed blue bubble gum, and we had blue bubble gum and skipped. I don't know why, but we did. It's part of my birthday, but yeah, and very nice man. I told him about being an actor, and he told me how important it was to be creative. So he's a good soul, and I loved him in Final Destinations. People forget about him in that.
I know. That's like one of my favorites of him in that besides Candyman is Final Destination. He's like a good
Oh yeah.
creepy.
Yes, you're trying to teach the design. Uh, oh man, such horror good times. All right. Is there anything else you would like to say or promote on Dan-A-Plooza as we wrap it up today?
I would like to say that if like we said in the beginning, if you're gonna be in Chicago or if you're in Chicago, please come and see us, the gorgeous girls, at Days of the Dead Chicago. Trademark.
Yes, Chicago. Um, and so that's going to wrap it up for Dan-A-Plooza. I'd like to thank my guest, the very beautiful, talented Kasca Morningstar. Dan-A-Plooza will be back at 9 o'clock. Pinup duo with Miss Caramel Candy and Miss Amber Atomic. So stay tuned and support Dan-A-Plooza and have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.